Good morning. So today I came to visit your house just to do a quick progress video, and seems like a lot of work has been done here.
Peace and blessings, beloved. It's your sis Aisha Rahman. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm just going to give you guys a quick walkthrough of the progress of the house or houses. I keep saying house, but technically it's two houses in Sierra Leone, located in Newton. So I'm going to run the footage, give you my commentary and kind of my ideas, kind of brainstorm. I'll throw some clips up in terms of inspiration that I've been collecting. I have a whole entire Pinterest board, of course. So let's just jump into the video. I hate long intros, so let's go.
Good morning. So today I came to
really
visit
like the gate.
your house just to do a quick progress video.
Came out nice. Oh, the front's not too bad.
Seems like a lot of work.
I thought I was going to get overwhelmed
here.
with the front yard. It's not too bad.
This is the house.
I'm going to have very simple landscaping in the front.
And then go ahead.
And everywhere has its kind of front porch. I might put some seating. I'm not sure about the front.
By the way, Anna is here.
Somebody's there. So the living room reminds me of like a container house. It's just very long and narrow all the way to the back to the kitchen. So it's going to be living room, kitchen. The bedrooms are fairly small, but I'm pretty creative. I can work with that. And then the bathroom is going to be mostly shower. So there's plywood on the ceilings. I'm thinking I'm going to have open rafters. So when we get to the other house next door, you'll be able to see the open rafters in the living room. There's no paneling. And then, of course, my favorite is the greenhouse, which spans the whole entire back of both houses, bringing them together. And then they share a backyard as well. I wanted it to be kind of like a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. If I wanted it to be with 2 different kitchens, or if I'm there and someone else is with me, we can have separate spaces because I don't like to share space. Or if I'm there and renting out a side. So it's semi-private, I guess you could say. So yeah, it just gives me the option to have guests or rent out one side even if I'm there. So this is the other house. It's kind of mirrored. So the kitchen is and bedrooms are on this side, and the other one, kitchen and bedrooms, are on that side. So see the open rafters when you go in. I really like that. I'm also not having them paint the floors or the walls. I'm going for an industrial feeling, and I like the concrete. I like that urban, kind of grungy feeling. I'll have them seal the walls and the floors, but I'm not going to paint it at all. But see these paneling, this plywood on the ceiling, it kind of makes the ceiling a lot lower, but I'm not sure in terms of like the heat, because heat rises, if I want to keep them or not. So later on I can always remove them. I need to remind them to put power, it looks like they are, out on the greenhouse, because there will be ceiling fans out there, and this, what you're seeing to the back, is going to be all glass, so it's going to be all glassed in. So that is pretty much how the construction is going. I'm really excited. So I showed you guys on a previous video on Cola how they have been updating me. This lady's name, I believe her name is Erica. So she has been WhatsApping me pictures and videos consistently, which I love. I don't have to email her. Hey, where's my pictures? Where's my videos? She's on top of it. So I really like that. So I'm going kind of for an urban industrial look. I've always loved warehouse lofts. I've always wanted a loft, kind of like Chicago, New York style. So in terms of my decor, that's what I'm going to be going for. I want to bring in some natural materials from Sierra Leone. So I'm thinking maybe my, either my cabinets, or I'm thinking of like floating shelves in the kitchen, are going to be wood, local wood, handmade. Same with the bathroom counter. So I'll stick some pictures here that I found on Pinterest, but I'm not exactly sure what's available or what I'm going to go for. I know I want islands in the kitchen. I believe I probably want them on casters, on wheels, so that they can move around. And I believe I'm going to do an L-shaped kitchen. So there's, if you guys see all the way in the living room, all the way through the back, is going to be the kitchen. There's the kitchen window. So I'm going to put the sink there. I want a really nice, deep, but also long sink. I'm going to be doing a lot of cooking when I'm in Sierra Leone. So I think that's just going to be counter and the sink, and that's it. And then the wall side is going to be probably a stove, and maybe a washing machine underneath, kind of like European style. I don't know if I need an oven. It gets really hot. I'm not much of a baker. But I'm brainstorming some ideas in terms of the floor plan. So I'm going to sketch out a floor plan and send to them and kind of brainstorm some ideas. So I think both kitchens are going to be that L shape with an island that goes this way. I also thought about doing the counter on the window, then the counter on this wall, and then another counter that comes out kind of through the walkway. But I'm really into feng shui. That's going to make the balance off. That feng shui is going to be off because then it's not going to feel as open. I want a really very open concept. And I want it to kind of look old but modern. And I kind of have been doing a little bit of research on traditional homes in Sierra Leone. I know they have a lot of Creole homes. I haven't seen the inside of any. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. And I'm not of Creole ethnicity either. I'm Temne and Mende. So I don't know. I've seen some like newer stuff, but I want to see some traditional things, some traditional architecture, and kind of take from that. I'm definitely going to use that in terms of decor and accessories. But I want it to be minimalist and modern, but not too modern. So I got a lot of research to do. And I believe the house will probably, it looks like it's almost done. They're putting the electrical in now. So I'm thinking probably March, April-ish. I will probably end up, taking a trip to Sierra Leone, to start furnishing. That's crazy. It's been not even a year, 8-9 months, and the house is almost done. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Life is good. Have a blessed day. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, suggestions, leave them in the comments below.